What's up, y'all? It's me, Kasin Koral. Oh shit. Last episode was a pretty quick one. Basically, I just finished up the last intermission of 14th. Basically, the two episodes before that. So, yeah. Basically regrouped at Shure's house, Saber and Shiro. I think we're just going to go to the castle, the abandoned castle where we had Sexton and the Fate route. And then I think Lancer is also gonna try to sell things as well, so pretty cool. Anyways, yeah, I think that's literally it. It was a very short episode, like 20 minutes or something. So, yeah. No, it's not the 14th. It's the 14th day, though. Or it was the 14th day. Now it's the 15th. Unlimited Blade works after image. 15-1. And we start off with an interlude. It is daybreak. Got this soundtrack, man. The knight in red is leaning against a pillar and staring at his arm. Putting strength into his fingers, he makes a fist. His body's only half responding. Even heroic spirits cannot maintain their existence in this world without their masters. He still exists because of the special class ability of Archer, but he's almost at his limits. Doesn't know that he fought... I think he fought both of us, now that I think about it. His remaining strength is not even a tenth of his original powers. His muscles are weak, and his body will slowly disappear if he loses focus. Well, who cares, because it's Archer. He betrayed everyone for fun. But there's no problem. Even if he has less than a tenth of his original power, it is enough to kill Emi Shiro. Considering the difference in their abilities, this isn't even a handicap. Therefore, it'll end once they fight. His one and only objective will be accomplished here. That's right. He has waited for this time. He has endured endless repetition hoping for this chance. He has waited a miracle that would not occur. A miracle with a probability close to 0. Also, I'm gonna start exporting the short episode so I can actually make said episode. And his wish was granted. No, it is about to be granted. He does not care what awaits him afterwards. He will kill his own self with his own hands. The hopeless, futureless wish that is what kept him going after he wore out. There you go.
長かったのか、それとも刹那に過ぎなかったのか。
He is an existence that disappears after each summoning. His memory does not remain, no matter how many times he repeats the cycle. It only stays in his body as knowledge. Heroic spirits recognize other heroic spirits because of these accumulated facts. It's just like a book. Every time a heroic spirit is summoned, the book with its story is sent to its home. The heroic spirit itself remains in the house, reading these books. Trouble is that the one at the house does not know when those books arrived. Past or future doesn't matter. All the books are already in his room. His only way of measuring time is to read the records of his cleaning that he will accomplish. Yeah, sure. That's all you, buddy. It makes no difference if it's eternal or instantaneous. Eternity is instantaneous, and an instant is eternal. Therefore, he does not know how rare this miracle is. He does not know if this is the first time or the 1000th time since he obtained his hope. All he has is unordered knowledge. Past, present, and future are meaningless for heroic spirits.
来客か。邪魔は入らんというから来てやったのだがな。
Oh shit. The knight in red suddenly gets up. Did his ears hear the sound of the intruder? Footsteps echoes through the silent castle. Yeah, probably.
へえ、驚きだね、父
Oh,
さ
it's
ん。
Gilgamesh. What?
半信半疑だったけど、本当にこんなところにいたん
Oh, wait, no,
だ。
that's not Gilgamesh. It's, fuck, Shinji. A voice echoes. The rude intruder is a boy named Matoi Shinji. Oh. Oh.
おっと、物騒な真似はなしだぜ、アーチャー。こっちはお前に用はないんだ。お前だって遠坂に用はないんだろ。ならここで殺し合うことはないんじゃない？
Mato Shinji walks forward with light steps. He's looking at Tasaka, who is tied up. The girl glares silently at the intruder. That must delight him. He licks his lips in satisfaction and walks to the girl. I'm pretty sure... Oh, wow, my armpit, wow. Whatever. I'm pretty sure Shinji is very scummy. Stared down by the night, Matoi Shinji looks up in annoyance.
何？やるっていうの？本気かよ。お前なんて相手になるわけないじゃんか。
He smiles and turns back to the entrance. There stands a man with golden hair, the eighth servant, Gilgamesh. He is, literally, a disaster. The golden servant looks at the knight with cool eyes, but within them, the red eyes only show the intent to brutally kill the enemy in front of him. The knight in red is still silent. It makes no difference even if Matoi Shinji appears or if the strongest servant is ready to attack him. The knight calmly stares at the uninvited enemies. Of course they had to invite themselves to the cuck party.
ブルってるんだろ、アーチャー。いいんだぜ。別に恥じゃない。あいつはバーサーカーだって難なく始末したサーバントなんだからさ。お前がおじけつくのも当然。
Oh, yeah, you better shut the fuck up.
リンが欲しいのか、マトシンジ。
え？ああ、当然じゃないか。そうでもなけりゃ、こんな城には近寄らないよ。
そうか。ならば事が済むまで待て。エミやシロを始末した後ならばくれてやる。それまであれは私のものだ。それが聞きのとあれば仕方がない。不本意だが、ここで死ぬことになるぞ、ギルガメッシュ。
The knight's eyes remain at the golden servant as he speaks. I don't know how you're gonna kill him, but okay.
愉快だな、道化。
Were those words reason enough for the man to kill Archer? The golden servant identifies the knight in front of him as a target he must kill. Of course. Of course.
待てギルガメッシュ。早まるなよ。ことはスマートに行こう。いいじゃん。くれるってんだからもらっておこう。どうせアーチャーはマスターがいないんだ。何度も裏切ったこいつと契約するマスターなんていないんだしさ。ほっとけば消えるんだろ。遠坂はその後でもらえばいい。
Matoi Shinji smiles and stares at the knight in red. It looks as if he's enjoying the fate of the one who is about to disappear. Possibly. Well, not gonna lie, Shinji has been
賢
alive
明
for
だ
too
な、
long.
マトシンジ。その判断は的確だ。君はある意味誰よりもマスターにふさわしい。
なんだ、あんた見どころあるじゃん。もったいない。それなら僕のところに来てれば契約してやったのに。
Stepping away from the knight, Matoi Shinji claps his hands happily. You're just being played. That's all that's
けど
happening here.
悪いね。 もう他のサーバントなんていらないんだ。残念だけどさ、おとなしく消えちゃってよ、あんた。
言われるまでもない。それで結局どうするのだ？ここで私と戦うか？
What kind of
私が
gambit
消
is
え去る
Archer
のを
fucking
待つのか？
あ
planning here?
あ、待ってやるよ。エミヤを始末するまで遠坂は僕たちが守ってやろうじゃないか。けどそうだな。となるとあれはもう僕のだろ。なら何をしても構わないと思わない？
He stares at the knight and Tosaka Rin with snake-like eyes. His words are to test the loyalty of the knight.
傷をつけるなというのがエミやシロとの契約だが、それは夜明けとともに消える。刻限が来たのならあとは好きにするがいい。
The knight in red replies in an emotionless voice, as he usually fucking does. Also, right now it's 102. Oh, this is the Einsburg Castle.
聞いたかよ遠坂。
Okay.
お前のサーバントマスターを売っ払うってさ。
Sneering laughter echoes in the dirty room. The knight exits as if he's not interested. Archer passes by Gilgamesh. Archer ignores his mocking gaze and walks into the hallway. At that instant... Come on, tell me the thing.
フェイカ
Ah, the King of Heroes says so as if despising him. Faker. And there's the interlude. 15th day. Dawn Einsburg Castle versus... Oh, okay, so it's not the abandoned castle we had sex in the Fade route. Okay, it's just Einsburg's... the ruins of Einsburg Castle. It's daybreak. There's less conversation as we make our way through the forest, and the silence gets heavier. I am Yashiro. Must fight that man when we get to the castle. There's no chance of victory, and a certain loss awaits. I know I'll just be killed once we start fighting. I'm not scared, but it's not because I'm prepared for it. If you talk about dying, that man is already dead. It's equivalent for Emi Yashiro to be dead the moment I figured that out. That being the case, I have no reason to worry. You go through the castle gates. Saber looks gloomy, maybe because she knows what kind of a fight awaits us. What's troubling her is him and me. No matter who gets killed and who survives, when to be eliminated is the same. Her desire to stop this ridiculous fight is causing her pain. Her eyes stare at the sky sharply, and maybe she's angry at the meaningless battle. The remains of a once glorious castle. At the last site of... Yeah, site, whatever. The last place of Ilya Einsberg and Berserker. There you go. The hall is a ruin now. This place, covered with the morning mist, will become our place of death.
来たか。随分と遅い到着だな、エミやシロ。
I got something in my left eye. A cold voice echoes. The familiar voice comes from the second floor. The man is standing at the top of the stairs, which are lit by the morning sun. Are you gonna give me a graphic of it? Because it sounds epic. Oh, there you go. His red outfit is far away and his figure is hazy. The white glare, whatever. But I can see him. I can see my enemy in detail. That should be the same for the man with the hawk eyes. Tua, the servant with the role of archer given to him. He is an archer, but not an archer. And he has a contradictory existence that has many noble phantasms, yet carelessly destroys them. All his NPs are duplications, and the fact that he's able to produce swords in infinite number is his noble phantasm. The noble phantasm. I was the only one who didn't realize his true identity. Heroic spirits are summoned from every age. If nobody from the past corresponds to him, the heroic spirit must be from the future. Detective Shiro, who do you think this guy is?
あのペンダントが2つあるはずがない。あれはもともと。
そうだ。あれは命を救われたお前が生涯持ち続けたもの。この世に2つとない。遠坂凛の父の形見だ。
It is impossible that two such pendants should exist. If Emiyashiro held on to the pendant throughout his life, as he says, then... Gotta realize right
英霊
now...
の召喚には必ず触媒が必要となる。お前がセイバーを召喚したように、召喚者と英霊にはつながりがなくてはならない。遠坂凛には英霊を呼び出すための触媒がなかった。故に、彼女は呼び出したサーバントに何の縁もないと思い込んだ。だが、偶然で呼び出される英霊などいない。召喚者と英霊には必ず物質的な縁が必要となる。
If he's right, there can only be one answer. If Tosaka did not have a catalyst connected to Archer, then... Come on, son, put the pieces together.
召喚者ではなく、呼び出された英霊そのものが召喚者に縁のあるものを持っていた場合のみだ。
The jewel is the only one of its kind. My life was saved, but I did not know who saved me. I held on to the pendant which I thought belonged to my savior. That's the answer. He has Tosaka's pendant. There's only one person who he can be. You're just repeating shit now. Come on. Heroic spirit Emiya. The future me. The heroic spirit before me is Emiyashiro, who perfected his skills and made his ideal come true. And now he wants to kill his former self. The knight in red, Archer, looks down at me from the top of the stairs. There's no one around him. He's standing alone in this vast hall.
Archer, Tosaka はどうした？
あの小娘なら城のどこかに置いてきたが、気に病むのなら急げ。お前が来るのが遅いのでな、先に来た的を信じにくれてやったところだ。
Shouldn't have told him that.
だと。
Shouldn't have told him that.
お前との約束は守っている。俺は手出しはせん。他の人間が彼女に何をしようが、俺には関わりのないことだ。まあ、結果は見えているがな。的を信じは遠坂凛に情欲と敵害を抱いている。あれに凛を預ければどうなるかは考えるまでもない。凛に挑発された小僧は我慢できずに口火を切り、今頃は妙なことになっているかもしれんぞ。
He might kill, rape, and unironically commit necrophilia. Get pissed off. How can he say such a thing so calmly? I mean, that's you. That's literally you in the
焦
future.
るな坊主。あのお嬢ちゃんなら俺に任せろ。何？すぐに助け出してやる。
Ooh, another... Lancer gets another fight with
マスターからの
Gilgamesh.
命令だな。元から俺はあのお嬢ちゃんを死なせないために協力したわけだ。いや、これが思いのほか居心地よくてな。昨日のは悪くなかった。自分の仕事を気に入れるっていうのは 俺にとっては珍しい。
That is something, at the very least. With those words, Lancer ignores Archer and heads to the West Terrace. Might be able to get her. I don't know if he'll die, but...
気にするな。これはあくまで俺の趣味だ。ま、今までいけすかねえ命令ばっかりだったからな。この命令は最後まで守り抜く。そっちはそっちで自分の面倒だけ見てやがれ。
ああ、遠坂を頼む。
He lightheartedly replies with a yes. Then, Lancer stops and turns around as if he remembered something. What is it? He's gonna tell me the name of his master?
おい、何してんだセイバー。お前も来るんだよ。
Oh, Saber's gonna go too. Now she looks conflicted. You look like Darth Vader and Mustafar.
私はここに残ります、ランサー。
Saber lowers her eyes painfully. She stands next to me and replies unlike a servant. That's loyalty. That's some good loyalty.
本気か？今のマスターはお嬢ちゃんだろ？サーバントが守るべきはマスターだけのはずだが。
分かっています。ですが、それでも私はここに残りたい。私はこの戦いを見守らなければ。
そうかよ。なら好きにしな。
Lancer leaves. He easily jumps up to the terrace and disappears into the passageway. Passageway? The hallway? Or like a vent? No, it's the hallway. Fuck me. Archer does not do anything. It's as if he's saying Tosaka is useless now. What is this gambit that you're doing, Archer? I step over the rubble and walk forward, heading to the center of the room, at the foot of the stairs. Forcing down her emotions, Saber stands still to watch over our battle.
手出しはしないか。それはありがたい。ここまで来てセイバーに邪魔をされるようでは、リンと契約を切った意味がないからな。
You sly fuck. I can hear Saber's hesitation. Saber takes a quick breath and replies to the man at the top of the stairs.
ええ。私は手出しをしません。何があろうと、あなたとシロの戦いの邪魔はしない。
それは結構。ならば安心して、小僧を始末できるというものだ。
Realest shit I fucking heard.
はい。ですが、その代わりに一つだけ答えてほしい。アーチャー。なぜあなたはシロを殺そうというのです？
Sure, killer's prerogative. Let it out.
なぜも何もないだろう。そいつが俺を認められないように、俺もそいつを認められないだけだよ。
そんなはずはない。あなたはシロだ。エミやシロという人物の理想、英雄となった姿があなたではないのですか？ならどうしてこんな自分を殺すような真似をするのです？
なぜそう思う？
Crazy that you're technically
未熟だ
are
った頃のエ
that
ミ
they
やシ
are
ロと
fighting to the death.
エミヤと呼ばれる英雄となった俺は別の存在だ。そうでなければ同時に存在などできないが。
それはあなたがサーバントになったからでしょ。時間軸にとらわれない守護者になったのなら、自身が生きた時代に呼ばれることもあると聞きます。あなたはシロだ。シロがずっと思い描いて、その努力が叶った姿があなたのはずだ。なのに、どうして？
Me one time axis. She finishes in a broken voice. Why are you so different? He has seen too much shit. Yes, that's what happens when you get your ideals. Not responding, he starts down the stairs. He cannot answer that question. If he were able to, we would not be fighting here. We got a variant of this song. Saber steps forward to confront Archer. You are breaking your promise now, Saber.
いいんだセイバー。いいから下がっていてくれ。
I stop her with my hand and keep her at the entrance.
ですが、シロ。
気持ちは嬉しい。けど、 話しても無駄だ。あいつは初めから俺を殺すことだけが目的だったんだから。
Has it really been though? Huh. There was, there was a bit of that in this show, not yeah, fuck it, yeah, this show in the Fate routes. Just, I think the Shiro and the Fate routes just is a bit more approving, I guess, of the relationship that the previous Shiro was going through, I guess. Or maybe he bonded it just a bit more with Rin. Or maybe a combination of those two. Or maybe a whole other thing that I forgot. Damn, that's crazy. Saber bites her lip in frustration. Saber stares at me and then at Archer.
なぜなのです、アーチャー。私にはわからない。守護者とは死後、英霊となって人間を守るものと聞いた。その英霊がなぜ自分自身を殺そうなどと考えるのか。
守護者。
He just repeated the same question too. Maybe something she said got through to him. He stops and looks down at Saber without emotion. Yes, continue with the killer's prerogative. Let's go. Oh, what time is it?
違うよ、セイバー。
119. Damn.
守護者は人間を守るものではない。あれはただの掃除屋だ。俺が望んでいた英雄などでは断じてない。
His voice sounds different. Hatred and scorn fill it now. Where's the thing? Graphic. Is this what we're gonna be doing now? Or is this the thumbnail for this? Maybe it is, who knows?
アーチャー。
俺は確かに英雄になった。エミヤシロウという男が望んでいたように正義の味方になったんだ。
A superhero. Someone who will not harm anyone. Someone who will not retreat no matter what disaster you may face. Someone who can't save everyone. Someone Emi Ashura wanted to become. And that man became such a person? Like I said, he faced so much bullshit
アーチャー。
to the point that his ideals just fucking broke.
確かにいくらかの人間を救ってきたさ。自分にできる範囲で多くの理想を叶えてきたし、世界の危機とやらを救ったこともあったよ。英雄と遠い昔から憧れていた地位にさえついにはたどり着いたこともある。
英雄にたどり着いた。ならシロウは報われたのですね。少なくともここにいるあなたはエミやシロウの理想を叶えられたのでしょう。ならあなたには悔いなどないはずだ。シロウはちゃんとその理想を叶えたのだから。
There's no conviction in her voice. She already knows. She knows what she's only voicing. She knows that she is only voicing her own wish.
理想を叶えたか。確かに俺は理想通りの正義の味方とやらになったさ。だがその果てに得たものは後悔だけだった。残ったものは死だけだったからな。殺して殺して殺し尽くした。己の理想を貫くために多くの人間を殺して、無関係な人間の命なぞどうでもよくなるくらい殺して、殺した人間の数千倍の人々を救ったよ。
The lines got blurry. Saber stares at Archer. Looks like someone who saw her own mirror image. Just wait until she meets Mordred and fucking Chaldea or something.
そう。そんなことを何度繰り返したかわからないんだ。セイバー、俺は求められれば何度でも戦ったし、争いがあると知れば死をとして戦った。何度も何度も、思い出せないほど何度もだ。 だって仕方がないだろう。何を救おうと救われない人間というものが出てきてしまう。何度戦いを終わらせようと新しい戦いは生み出される。そんなものがある限り正義の味方っていうのはあり続けるしかないんだから。
Who did he direct that to? The knight slowly descends the stairs and recounts his past. I'm thinking once he oh my god once he finishes his prerogative I'm gonna end the
何十
clip.
という人間の願いを
Pick
踏
up
みに
another
じっ
day,
て
you
き
know.
た。踏みにじった相手を救うためにより多くの人間をないがしろにした。何十という人間の救いを殺して目に見えるものだけの救いを生かしてより多くの願いを殺してきた。今度こそ終わりだと、今度こそ誰も悲しまないだろうとつまらない意地を張り続けた。だが終わることなどなかった。生きている限り争いはどこに行っても目についた。キリがなかった。何も争いのない世界なんてものを夢見ていたわけじゃない。ただ俺はせめて自分が知りうる限りの世界では誰にも涙してほしくなかっただけなのにな。
That is definitely my own wish. I guess he wants to create a
一人を
paradox,
救えばそ
destroy
こ
the
から視野
suffering
は
that
広がってしまうんだ。
he has endured
一人
by
の
killing
次は
Emiya.
10人、
Emiya
10
right
人
now.
の次は100人、100人の次はさて何人だったか。そこでようやく悟ったよ。エミヤシロという男が抱いていたものは都合のいい理想論だったのだと。
それはなぜ？
分かりきったことを聞くな、セイバー。君ならば何度も経験したことだろう。全ての人間を救うことはできない。国を救うためにほんの少しの人間を見殺しにするなんていうのは日常茶飯事だっただろう。
The quiet voice is rendered powerless to object. The words of the Red Knight are Saber's darkness as well. I mean, yeah. Try to be the best king. Subjects
そう、
fucking hate you anyway.
正規は限られ
The
て
knights rebel, and your kingdom falls.
幸福という椅子は
Sad.
常に全体の数より少なめでしか用意されない。その場にいる全員を救うことなどできないから結局誰かが犠牲になる。それを被害を最小限に抑えるためにいずれこぼれる人間を速やかに1秒でも早くこの手で切り落とした。それが英雄とその男が理想と信じる正義の味方の取るべき行動だ。
The wish for nobody to become sad. The desire to save as many people as possible. The two coexist and contradict each other. There's only one solution. The only people a superhero can save are the people he sides with. Making me sad as well, man. If one is to lose everything by trying to save everything, actually, I just noticed this is the bodies that we've seen a lot in Arthur's vision. It is correct to sacrifice one to save more.
多くの人間を救うというのが正義の味方だろ。だから殺した。誰も死なさないようにと願ったまま大勢のために一人には死んでもらった。誰も悲しまないようにと口にしてその陰で何人かの人間には絶望を抱かせた。
Alright, this is gonna be random, but
そのうち
I opened a pack
そ
of
れにも慣れてきてね。
evolutions, Pokemon
理想を守る
evolutions.
ために
I think XY,
理想
right?
に反し続けた。 自分が助けようとした人間しか救わ
Oh,
ず
fucking hell.
敵対した者は速やかに皆殺しにした。犠牲になる誰かを容認することでかつての理想を守り続けた。それがこの
This is my hollow.
英雄エミヤの正体だ。そら
Yeah, you can't.
そんな男は今のうちに死んだ方が世のためと思う
I don't know if someone will claim this, but here you go. That's right. The only ones a superhero can save are people he sides with. But who was it that defied those words? Superman? SpongeBob?
それは嘘です。たとえそうなったとしても、あなたならばその誰かを自分にして理想を追い続けたのではないですか。
I have no idea where I put my rare, but it's Mew. The knight stops for a second. A frown crosses his face. No Mew. No more Mew.
あな
Also,
た
I
は
just
理
have
想に
to
反した
regular
のでは
shop
ない。
too.
守ったはずの理想に裏切られ、道を見失っただけではないのですか。そうでなければ、こんな自分を殺すことで罪を償おうなどとは思わない。
His ironic smile, ironic smile disappears. After coldly staring at Saber, he's breaking. He starts laughing like a madman, as if it's the funniest thing he's heard. I'm not gonna laugh, dude. Stop that. I'm not gonna sleep yet, but
いやこれは傑作だ。
I gotta see what the hell she said. You would not think of killing yourself to atone for your sins unless that were the case.
俺が自分の罪を償う。バカなことを言うなよセイバー。償うべき罪などないし、他の誰にもそんな無責任なものを押し付けた覚えはない。
The knight calmly goes mad. He spoke in a small voice, but his laughter echoes through the hall. Because he's a cunt. I have no idea where I put the mute card,
そ
dude.
うだったよセイバー。
It's not under
確か
here.
に俺は何度も裏切られ欺かれた。救ったはずの男に罪をかぶせられたこともある。死ぬ思いで争いを収めてみれば争いの張本人だと押し付けられて最後には公主代だ。そら俺に罪があるというのならその時点で償っているだろう。
嘘だ、アーチャー。あなたの最後は。
まあそういうことだ。だがそんなことはどうでもよかった。初めから感謝をしてほしかったわけじゃない。英雄などともてはやされる気もなかった。俺はただ誰もが幸福だという結果だけが欲しかっただけだ。だがそれが叶えられたことはない。
Oh,
生
God.
前もその死後も。
He has stopped laughing. There's only hatred in his voice now. His smile, his
守
optimism,
護者とは
gone.
霊長の存命のみを優先する無職の力だ。力は高きところにありて、人の世が滅亡する可能性が生じれば世に下る。それがただの奴隷であることは知っていた。死後、己が存在を守護者に預けた者は輪廻の枠から外れ、無と同意になるのだと。それでも誰かを救えるのならそれでいい。かつてのエミヤ四郎はその誓いを守れなかった。なら守護者となって人間の滅亡とやらを食い止める一端になるのならそれでいいと思ったのだ。だが実際は違う。守護者は人など救わない。守護者がすることはただの掃除だ。
Gonna charge my phone.
すでに起きてしまったこと、作られてしまった人間の業をその力で無にするだけの存在だった。それは人を救うのではなく、世界に害を与えるであろう人々を善悪の区別なくなくすだけ。 絶望に嘆く人々を救うのではなく、絶望と無関係に生を謳歌する部外者を救うために、絶望する人々を排除するだけの殺戮者。馬鹿げた話だ。それが今までの俺と何が違う。
Jesus Christ, buddy. There's no difference. There was just more despair. He relied on the greater power since his powers alone were not enough. But it ended up being the same. He thought the power would make his wish come true, but it only made him do the same things on a greater scale.
アーチャー、あなたはずっとそんなことを。
それも慣れたよ。人間は繰り返す。どんな時代でも強者が弱者を奪い尽くすのだ。そしてそれが最も効率のいい繁栄だと思い知らされた。ああ、
Oh my god, we're still
何度
going.
も見てきた。意味のない殺戮も、意味のない平等も、意味のない幸福も、
Meaningless equality is
俺自身
crazy.
が拒んでも見せられた。
Come on, man.
守護者となった俺には
Don't be a chud
もはや
chat.
自分の意志などない。ただ人間の意志によって生み出され、人間が作ってしまった罪の後始末をさせられるだけだったからな。
I just realized I left my binder at the living room. This is where he ended up. A being that repairs the damage caused by human desire. Guardians don't save people. Rather, they eliminate those who cannot be saved as if they never existed. So, skill issue, I guess. Should have lived. Over and over. For many times, he saw people nearly destroy themselves through their own actions. He burned them down like trash each time. Save as many people as possible. The man became a hero with that one wish, but in the end, he could not make it come true even once.
そうだ。それは違う。俺が望んだものはそんなことではなかった。俺はそんなもののために守護者になどなったのではない。
His anger is probably directed at himself. What is standing there is a worn-out corpse. The hero, Emiya, is doomed to always see the ugliness of those he wanted to save. This reminds me of the Emiya in... what's that? FGO, like the black Emiya, the really black one. He grew to hate them in the end. He grew to hate humans for repeating conflicts. He grew to hate himself for thinking that humans are sacred. I mean, sure.
俺は人間の後始末など真っ平だ。だが守護者となった以上、この輪から抜け出す術はない。そう、ただ一つの例外を除いて。
Murderous intent flares in his cold eyes. He isn't looking at Saber. There is only one objective for Archer: to kill his own self. But even if he dies, the real body of Emiya, who is in the place outside of the cycle and not bound by time, will not disappear. There is no elimination for Guardians. So it's meaningless? He will still be there? They are nothing to start with. It is meaningless to kill something that is not part of the real world. But there is one way for him to disappear. If someone who became a hero is killed before he becomes a hero, that hero will never come into existence. Therefore, okay, there. So it does matter.
シロをここで殺すというのですが、他でもない。あなた自身の手によって。
そうだ。その機会だけを待ち続けた。果てしなくゼロに近い確率だ。だが、それにかけた。そう思わなければ自身を許容できなかった。ただその時だけを希望にして、俺は守護者などというものを続けてきた。
それは無駄です、アーチャー。あなたはすでに守護者として存在しているのでしょう。ならもう遅い。今になって英雄となる前のエミやシロを消滅させたところで、 あなた自身は消えはしない。
そうかもしれん。だが、可能性のない話ではあるまい。過去
What
の
if he
改ざん
becomes
だけでは
this?
通じないだろうが、
This is
それが自
Emiya
身の手によ
altered
るものなら
Fate
ば、
Grand Order.
矛盾は大きくなる。歪みが大きければ、あるいは
Oh,
こ
well,
こ
well,
で
there's this.
エミヤという英雄は消滅する。
I don't know if you can see that.
それ
Whatever.
がセイバー。俺はこの時だけを待って守護者を続けてきたのだ。今さら結果など求めていない。これはただの八つ当たりだ。くだらぬ理想の果てに道化となり果てるエミヤシロという小僧へのな。
And the knight in red comes down to the hall. Only Archer and I stand in the hall filled with rubble. There's nothing separating us. The reason is simple. He wants to kill me, and I just want to beat him up because I don't like it. Someone wants to end my life, and I want to just beat his ass. That's it. Oh fuck, I can't take you seriously, Shiro. Doesn't help that it's nearly 2. I walk to the center of the hall. I won't be able to back out once I take a few more steps. But before
ア
that,
ーチャー、お前後悔してるのか？
there's one thing I have to ask him.
無論だ。俺、いや、お前は正義の味方になどなるべきではなかった。
He splits those words out. And that dispels my last doubt.
そうか。それじゃあやっぱり俺たちは別人だ。
何？
俺は後悔なんてしないぞ。どんなことになったって後悔だけはしない。
You don't get it, Shiro. This version of Emiya that is trying to kill you, he has actually gone through your wish. He has experienced firsthand what the fuck is that wish entails, and he fucking hates it. You, Shiro, are just naive. But we're at the point of no return. Now really down to talk it out. Has to be this way, sadly.
だから絶対にお前のことも認めない。お前が俺の理想だって言うなら、そんな間違った理想は俺自身の手で叩き出す。
That's how I've been living up to now. I've always believed that I am right. That's so narcissistic. He says I'm sure it's full of false courage and distortion. I've lost more than I've gained. But that's all the more reason why. I cannot withdraw for the sake of the things I've lost. I'll walk forward. My circuit has already started sketching the blueprint in my mind.
その考えがそもそもの元凶なのだ。お前もいずれ俺に追いつく時が来る。
And there will be a point in time where you unironically you will reach this too. I think. Yeah, there you go.
来ない。そんなもん絶対に来るもんか。
That just implies you're gonna die.
はあ。それはつまり、その前にここで俺に殺されるということか。
I wish that happens, but I highly doubt it. I take a step towards my enemy. We're close enough to strike at each other. We don't have any weapons. We confront each other empty-handed. Emiya Shiro is not a swordsman. We are beings that create swords. Then,
分かっているようだな。俺と戦うということは、牽制を競い合うということだと。
ooh, the twin swords appear in his hands. That night, the simple twin swords I admired in the Realta temple Rare swords that a legendary craftsman made at the price of his wife?
トレスオン
Oh, come on. You gotta have a CG of him actually holding the swords too. Like an absolutely epic mirror image. I activate the completed blueprint and reproduce the twin swords using my image. What a bad job. The twin swords I once thought were perfect are too unprecise compared to his. An inferior illusion will become a delusion. I mean, a superior illusion can still be a delusion. Just much more better being an illusion. Probably. My swords will shatter and disappear when they crash against his. I take another step. Crunch. The rubble crunches under my foot. That serves as the signal.
俺の牽制についてこれるか。わずかでも精度を落とせば、それがお前の死に際になろう。
Opposing sword sweeps through the air, and I'm ending this clip right here because I have to sleep. Don't fucking overwrite that. Overwrite this. There you go. So yeah, I'll see you sometime next day. Probably afternoon at the very least. Alright. So we are back. Let us continue where we left off. I think we're about to fight in the castle. Yes, we are. The opposing sword sweeps through the air. Let's put on auto read. They are drawn together like magnets and clash into each other. Also, oh, that's not good. Right now I'm learning some Blender, so yeah, I don't know anything about this shit, but I do specifically want to try Blender. You know, make some 3D stuff. Fuck it, why not the 3D porn industry? Alright, intermission, end of a hero, let's go. Interlude 15-2. The search ends rather quickly. Nature is thought to be specialized in battle, but he is actually skilled in magic. Gabolg is not the only thing he obtained in the Country of Shadows. He is the hero who obtained all 18 of the runes of origin. But since he prefers to battle using his lance, the magic really gets used. And now is one of the rare times. What magic shimmy yay are gonna commit? The thing that flies above the floor suddenly drops. A Burakanov rune finishes its search and turns back into a stone. How is that a rune of origin or whatever?
誰だお前
Hey, an unfamiliar boy stands up in confusion. Lancer realizes that he knows the voice and recalls who he is. Was that your previous master?
ライダーのマスターじゃねえか。
Rider's master. Oh, okay.
とっくの昔にくたばったもんと。
He stops halfway. He sees Tosaka Rin behind the boy. He's tied to a chair. That's fine. That's to be expected since she's captured. But there's a bit more to the girl. Is her clothes just off? I can't. First of all, the chair's on the ground. He's tied to the chair, so Tosaka Rin is also on the ground. Well, yeah. Her long black hair is covered in sand and something red can be seen on her mouth. Oh, she's being beat, isn't she? She must have cut her lip. Oh, okay. There is also a slight bruise by her mouth. So he is abusing her.
お前
Physically first.
ダンサーかなんだよ誰に断ってここに来たんだ話が違うぞお前は
Coward. Fucking coward. The fist smashes into Mato Shinji's cheek. The light back fist blows the boy into the wall. Very reserved. Doesn't help. Oh, got my eye. There's an eyelash on my eye.
ああ、悪いなガキ。口より先に手が出ちまった。
He didn't kill the boy since it was unconscious. But it would not have been it would not have been unconscious if Tosaka Rin looked paler and her clothes were more disordered. He would have consciously tried to blow the boy's head off if that were the case. Actually, Lancer does not care how a captive is treated, but he will not tolerate having his spoils snatched by someone else. Spoils for him are enemies he has to kill and women he favors. Oh, so he wants Rin all to himself, huh? Tosaka Rin groans. Still tied up to the chair? OST just stopping suddenly. She must have been unconscious as her voice is not too much different from when she wakes up. Lancer gives out an out-of-place greeting and walks to Tosaka Rin. Ah.
なんでここアインツベルンの城よ。
承知している。ああ、いいから動くな。今その手枷を切ってやる。その後は好きにしろ。広間に行ってバカどもの喧嘩を止めるなり、裏口から帰るのも自由だ。
The red lance appears. Gaybolg, hell yeah. Are you gonna cut the rope with Gaybolg or are you just gonna kick it?
それは助かるけど。ランサ、後ろ。
Gilgamesh. Lancer turns around at Rin's warning. The one appearing there is unexpected, even for him. Did he not sense him? Or does Gilgamesh just have a invisible veil to his aura? The corner of the room. The one walking past... Oh, Matoi Shinji!
協力しろとは言ったが、深入りしろとは言わなかったぞ。
How did you live? Kotomina Kide is the one assumed to have been killed by Castor. I'm guessing he created a fake. Or he made Castor deluded. Somehow. Rin let out a surprised voice. I'm not surprised. Lancer glares suspiciously at the priest.
おい、いつから終始買いしやがったんだお前。
Change your
俺の
religion.
マスターは表には出てこないのが心情だったんじゃなかったか。
変えるような収支などない。そういうお前こそ命令違反だぞランサー。アーチャーの始末を命じたはずだが、仕損じたか。
あれは放っといても自滅する。その前にやり残した仕事を片付けに来たんだが、お前がここにいるということは、そこのガキはお前の差し金か。
人聞きが悪いな。彼とは協力関係だ。聖杯を手に入れるため、共に認め合った仲だが。
The priest says so without looking at the boy moaning in the rubble. Ah, Shinji. Why are you alive still?
あんたがそう簡単にくたばるわけないと思ったけど、しぶとく生きてるばかりか。裏でこそこそ手を回してたのね。悪趣味ここに極まるっていうか。
Gonna have to charge my phone.
人畜無害の神事を懐柔してどうしようっていうのよ、キレ。
なるほど。あれを人畜無害と取るか。この状況においてもお前は遠坂凛らしい。もう少し出来の悪い弟子ならば惜しむこともないのだが。
The priest laughs. He looks and sounds as though he's giving a benediction to the dying. Whatever a benediction is. A chill runs up the girl's spine. At that moment, she realizes her fate. With a saintly smile, the priest gazes off upon the sacrifice who had been his pupil for the past decade.
待てよ、琴峰。その女はどうするつもりだ。教え子を助けたいと言ったお前の言葉は嘘だったのか。
Lancer glares at his master while standing in front of the girl.
嘘なものか。彼女はここまで育てた大切な駒だ。10年にわたり欺き続けたのだから、そう簡単にリタイアされてはつまらん。故に、お前に彼女の警護を任せたのだ。わずか2日ばかりの延命だったが、親心としては十分すぎるのではないかな。
What kind of love? Is that uncle love? Actually, this is not the uncle's sexual love, but this is retarded still. The priest walks past the lantern and looks down at the girl on the ground. The girl glares at her former instructor. Because he's a piece of shit.
SS 神父。あんたならやりかねないと思ったけど、本当にマスターだったなんてね。監督役のくせにゲームに参加するなんて、反則もいいところじゃない。
その割には落ち着いているな、リン。やはり気づいてはいたのか。
当然でしょ。自分のサーバントを見せなかったのもあんたを疑ってたからだもの。けどね、まさか初めっから騙されてるとは思わなかったわ。
You were so close, Ren, to figuring it out. Then, the priest frowns as if the words are unexpected. Riz? Not Riz, fuck. Really?
何よ。文句あるっていうの？キレ。
いや、初めからというが、それはどのあたりを指しているのかと思ってな。
Buddy was questioning. The priest grins. He looks down at the girl with utmost pleasure. I don't know why, but I'm thinking of Subway for some reason.
キレ、あんた。
それは今回の聖杯戦争が始まってからか。それとも、お前が言う初めからとは。
Oh, you gotta do a big think, Hosaka. Get your thinking cap on. With that, the girl understands everything. Her face turns pale, and she looks up at the man she studied for under 10 years in disbelief. I'm gonna have to close my door real quick.
そう。殺したのはあんただったんだ。
当然だろう。恩師であったからな。騙し討ちはたやすかった。
A grinding sound. Girl hangs her head and grits her teeth. That loudly? That's not good for your teeth health, buddy. Oh.
行き場に迷えクソ神父。断言してやるけど、あんたに居場所なんてないんだからね。地獄だってあんたみたいなのは願い下げで、煉獄だって他の連中がずぶとくなるってんでたらい回しよ。あんたみたいな生き損ないはね、性に合わない天国あたりで針のむしろにくるまってろっての。
That is a fair point. The girl keeps on cursing him. And he probably just loves it. Yeah, look at his fucking dumbass smile. Of course, the priest does not care about such things. But the boy is overwrought by her change. But Shinji never thought Tosaka Rin would show this much emotion. Oh yeah, I forgot. Shinji was given pilgrimage by this guy.
あいつに用があるのは僕だけだ。あんたはただ教会でこっちの守備を待ってればいいんだよ。
Get fucked, Shinji.
いや、用ならばある。彼女にはここで聖杯になってもらわねばならないからな。
So in this one, Rin's gonna be the Holy Grail. Fate, it was Illy that was gonna be the Holy Grail. How the fuck does one become a Holy Grail? But Shinji doesn't understand what the priest is saying. The only ones who understand are the priest and the sacrifice to Tosaka Rin. I don't even know how. Explain to me, please.
アーチャーとセーバーが消えればいい加減頃合いだ。いらぬ抵抗され、鮮度を落とされても困る。ことは迅速に済ませてしまおう。
The priest walks away from the girl with those words. The only one in front of Tosaka Rin is Lancer. Crazy type shit. Oh, even Lancer's pissed.
そのゴミを始末しろ、ランサー。器に心臓はいらん。
Only Matoi Shinji reacts to those words. It's not a reaction of sadness, it's a reaction that is... I don't know, his Ono hole is gonna get fucked over. Tosaka Rin glares at the priest, but bites her lip without speaking. The priest's smile already told her that she was going to be killed here. She understands that she will not be saved, and that she won't be hurt even if she begs for her life. That's why she doesn't complain. That is the only way she can resist, and that is her will of opposition. She won't give up until the very last second. Help might arrive even at this moment. She might be the only one that survives after this room miraculously crumbles. Basically a nah I'd win quote over here. She won't give up, but she also understands it's impossible. That's why she has no fear, except for one very thing. She manages the boy's expression when he finds her dead after coming to save her. He doesn't want him to cry. It angers her that she's the cause of his tears, and she doesn't know how she can apologize to him. I would say use the Force, but we can't be Force ghosts in this universe. No, she can't apologize if she dies. She still doesn't want him to cry. Retiring was crazy. So she decides to apologize ahead of time. It does no good, but it calms her down. Crazy. The priest shows no mercy to that.
俺にやらせたかったらその霊樹でも使うんだな。
I got a radiant Greninja, dude. Lancer replies while looking at the priest as if he is an enemy. Okay, I just gotta get good with this deck, y'all.
Nani?
Oh, look at this man. The priest narrows his eyes. The master and the slave. The air inside the room freezes as they stare at each other.
So 仕方あるまい。自分でできることに霊樹を消費するわけにはいかんのだが。
He raises his left arm. The priest activates the command spell on his arm. If Shinji fucking sacrifices himself right now, that'll be crazy. Oh, okay. Now that's crazy. He vomits up blood, but that is nothing compared to the blood spilling from his chest. Very, very funny. We got a Jim Jones situation here, unironically. His voice is a whisper now. The spearman, Lancer's chest, and heart are pierced by his own lance. I'm trying to fix my deck box now.
さらばだ。お前の役目はとうに終わっている。
Crazy. The man in blue armor, falls to the floor. And then we have Shinji just being a bitch. Redness permeates the floor. There's no sign of him getting back up. The spearman in blue has been defeated by his own lance at the commands of his own master. That's what happens if you work for... what's his name? Kide. The priest moves. He walks over to the girl and crouches down. Her heart. He stoops so that he can easily pull out Tusaka Rin's heart.
ことみね、約束が違うじゃないか。遠坂は僕にくれるって言っただろう。
What a shame. The priest gives the boy a wordless glance. Just... whatever.
ダメだ。遠坂はダメだ。そいつには借りがいっぱいあるんだから。生きていてくれなくちゃ困る。
Blow your load somewhere else, dude. Matoi Shinji protests, teeth clattering at the sight of Lancer's corpse. Depressing. Oh, did he? Oh. But he stops. The boy slowly retreats, unable to take the priest's stare. The The priest looks from the boy back to the girl. No, he didn't run yet, but I feel like he will run eventually.
最後に何か言い残すことはあるか？遺言ぐらいは聞こう。
His words are simple.
こういう時の私が何を考えているか、あんたなら知ってるはずでしょ。
The Sakura answers in a normal manner.
そうだな。最後まで諦めないのがお前だ、リン。同時に覆らない現実を瞬時に認めるのもお前の素晴らしさ。いいぞ。その矛盾はなかなかに芳醇だ。
He shows no hesitation. The priest grabs the girl's breast, right on top of her heart. Oh, is he just gonna dig in? The girl closes her eyes at the sensation. I'll be damned if Shinji fucking butts in here. And we know why he's gonna butt in, if he does. Oh, nope, okay. A pierce. The heart is pierced and blood gushes out. Even after being abandoned, the room is still used as a disposal for corpses. Crazy time we live in. I got it. Oh. Never mind. The interlude's still going? The one to gasp is Sakura. Blood drops into the floor. Dripping sound is made by something above her. From the chest of the priest who is looking down at the girl. Got an American flag. I don't know when I got this from. Blood pours from his mouth. Is it Shinji? The wound on his chest is fatal. The weapon protruding from his back is the cursed lance that always strikes its target. Wait, hold up, Lancer? The priest shows no emotion. With his lips covered in blood, he turns to Lancer. Is this another MP of his? He doesn't die until the person he hates dies?
あいにくだったな、ことみね。この程度でくたばれるんならよ。俺は英雄になんぞなってね。
Anyone can tell that the ironic voice is bluffing. Lancer has no vitality. He has no heart, and his body is about to disappear. Toughing it out until the end. Demonic lance is pulled out. The priest, having nothing to show for his departure, falls and dies. Wait, really? No matter how great his mastery of magic or how powerful his divine protection, he is still mere human. There's no way for him to be alive after being stabbed in the heart by the demonic lance. So he just appeared and died. And all this was bullshit.
結局こうなったか、たわけ。
The knight leans against the wall and tries to hold up his disappearing body. But it's only temporary. The Lancer will disappear once he falls to the ground. He lost his heart and his master. He is still able to maintain his body because of his dirty survival tricks. And what does that entail? Kindly? Oh my god.
いいじゃんいいじゃん。バカどもは勝手に殺し合ってたよ。
シンジ。
The girl, who was staring at the dead priest, is brought back to reality by the laughing voice.
何が聖杯は君のものだ。だよ。役立たずは最後まで役立たずだったな、神父さん。
Matoi Shinji kicks the priest's corpse. The dead man does not move. That must have pleased him as the boy kicks the priest's head with all his might. A heavy smacking sound echoes in the room. The sensation and the sound excite Matoi Shinji more than he expected. Is she just gonna get distracted and get killed? Oh my god.
けど文句は言わないでおくよ。さっきのことは根に持ってないし、死んじゃったやつにあれこれ言うのはみっともないしさ。
He laughs. The boy, whose sanity is almost gone, walks towards Tosaka Rin with staggering steps. Oh no.
いろいろ邪魔が入ったけど、これでようやく二人きりだ。残るサーバントもあと3人。ここで君が泣き疲れた頃には全部型がついてるさ。
Yeah, shit's gonna get radical here. Also, I got some AirPod
けどよ
shits.
かった。
Or AirPod, whatever. It doesn't have
お
anything
前
though.
にはいろいろ用があったんだ。
He literally goes on all fours to get on top of Tosaka Rin like a lizard.
簡単に死なれちゃあさ。ここまで我慢してきた僕に申し訳がないってもんだろ。
Okay, is this where the sex comes in?
こびてみろよ、遠坂。お前の態度次第で助けてやらないこともないぜ。それに聖杯はもう僕のものだ。ここで僕のものになるって言うなら、お前にだって分けてやっても。
呆れた。本当にバカじゃないの、あんた。
Then, even while she's tied up and being licked on her cheek by the boy, the Sakarin speaks up. So he's getting freaky already. Freaky, freaky, freaky.
なんだって？
まだ懲りないのかって言ってるのよ、シンジ。あんたは綺麗にいいように使われてただけでしょ。いい？あのサーバントは扱いきれるものじゃない。そんなこと近くにいるんだからあんただって分かってるでしょ。ならいい加減目を覚まして、こんな殺し合いから手を引けっていうの。今ならまだ間に合うのはそっちの方よ。死にたくなかったら1秒でも早くここから逃げ出しなさい。
何を言い出すかと思えば、結局は命乞いじゃんか。バカはお前だよ、遠坂。目障りな琴峰は死んだんだぜ。今さら何が僕の邪魔をするって言うんだ。
How did Castor kill Kide then? Motoi Shinji runs his fingers along the girl's body. At that instant, Motoi Shinji is punched away once again. Let me guess, Gilgamesh this time. Gilgamesh is the cuck. Back to the cuck chair you go. He is flung to the wall.
ガキが、そいつはてめえなんかが触れていい女じゃねえ。
Real shit. Lancer? Oh god. Lancer glances at the boy and walks lazily to the girl.
何？
Somehow, some way.
死に損ないの分際で僕に意見しようっていうの？
The spearman stops. Now it turns to Matoi Shinji.
おとなしく寝ていれば苦しまずに死ねたってのにな。さっきといい今度といい、お前楽には殺さないからな。ほら出番だぜ、ギルガメッシュ。こいつカッコつけて死にたいんだってさ。
He raises his voice. Matoi Shinji's servant, the one who can kill any heroic spirit, is summoned by his master and... doesn't appear. Doesn't fucking appear. Please, tell me.
おい、
Yeah, there you go.
なんだよ。何やってんだよあいつ。聞こえないのか。早く来いって言ってるだろ。
Well, that's a goddamn shame. His voice sheepily echoes through the room. The golden servant does not appear. The spearman covered in blood takes another step towards the annoying boy. You're goddamn right he's annoying. His stupid blue hair. Ooh.
くそくそくそくそ。なんだよお前。死に損ないのくせに何かっこつけてんだよ。消えろよ。目障りだってわかんないのかよ、この化け物。
The lance is thrust. The quick thrust pierces Matoi Shinji through his right shoulder. Oh yeah! I'm doing fucking Duolingo. You're messing me up, Shinji. Shut your bitch ass up. His scream tears through the room. Lancer pulls out the lance with an almost bored expression and points it at Motoi Shinji's temple. Please, I want to see that. I want to see that. 1,000 Ways to Die
ゼロ
style.
死に損ないでもな。お前程度なら1000人殺したところで支障はない。
Real. Retreating to the wall and shivering, Motoi Shinji runs away. Why can't he die now?
たく、無駄な体力使わせやがって。
Letting out a big sigh, he walks over to the girl. The lance cuts away the girl's bonds like paper. Well, there's something productive done here.
ありがとう。助かったわ、ランサー。
She thanks him as soon as she's freed. Unmindful of the dirt that covers her, she bows to Lancer.
ま、成り行きだからな。礼を言われる筋じゃねえ。
At that instant, he falls. Aww. He's finally done. Also, watch me. Or listen, watch, listen, whatever.
ランサー
Do this Duolingo lesson. Tries to catch him, but does not make it. Lancer, who is leaning against the wall, crumples onto the ground. His legs won't move. Lancer's limbs are already dead. The fact that he got up, killed his master, and freed her is unbelievable. Sanji desu ka? Almost forgot the ka. Gushing blood stains his armor, blue armor red. Ren runs to the bloody spearman, but Lancer stops her by raising his hand.
無駄だ。俺のゲイボルクで破壊された心臓は簡単には治らん。
この人は優しいです。
そんな余分なマルカ残ってねえだろお前。
けどそれじゃ
まあ気にするな。こういうのには慣れてる。英雄ってのはな、いつだって理不尽な命令で死ぬものなんだからよ。
His casual talk is like always. The blue spearman does not change his tone, even on the verge of his death. それはラーメンです。Ah, man. The girl stands there speechless. Looking up at her, Lancer sighs as if the weight is lifted off his shoulders. He's a good man. Hopefully he's a bit better in, what's that, the Heaven's Field route?
そうね。けど私のはつまんないっていうより扱いづらいだけだったかな。
Boring partners?
お前のような女が相棒だったら言うことはなかったんだが、あいにく昔からいい女とは縁がなくてな。まったくこればっかりは何度繰り返しても治らねえみてえだ。
Leon Kennedy type shit. Except Leon Kennedy lived. He laughs in self-derision. Then,
さあ早く行け。こいつは俺が連れて行く。お前はお前の相棒のところに戻らないと。
you'll take him with me? You're gonna kill Shinji? The spearman in blue urges the girl. Lancer's holding the Ansu rune. The rune containing his remaining magical energy will burn this room to ashes. Oh, okay. Interesting. Understanding his determination, the girl turns her back to Lancer. それはお茶ですか?
さよならランサー。短い間だったけど私もあなたみたいな人は好きよ。
Bye bye, Lanza. Bye bye. She runs to the entrance hall.
もうちょっと年取って出直してこい。
Real shit. He sounds happy. Very happy. You deserve to live, man. Come to the US. And now the room's on fire. The room erupts in flames. The blaze burns Lancer's body and his master's corpse, without leaving a trace. The red lance and the blue armor disappear into flames like empty illusions. That's the end of Lancer in this route. At least he made it to the near the end, like in the Fate route. End of battle. Answer. Wow, really? The same swords, the same techniques clash. My attack and his attack are the same. But still, the blades chip away and my body is wounded the more we fight. I need some fucking water. Probably need to change the glass as well because I can smell something in there. The attack I blocked breaks through. Kansho in my left hand is destroyed by his Kansho and his weapon sweeps at me from the side. I twist my body to dodge it, but it still slashes me. Although not immediately fatal, the wound will eventually overcome me. So you got a bleeding effect, basically. I bear the pain by cursing and swinging Bakuya at the close enemy. Don't think you're gonna land it, though. It's blocked and destroyed as well. We have the same swords and the same techniques, but there's a gap that I cannot fill. I'm messing up my shits, dude.
お前の感想と俺の感想が同等とでも思ったか。お前はまだまだ基本骨子の想定が甘い。いかにイメージ通りの外見材質を保とうが構造に利がなければ崩れるのは当然だ。イメージといえど筋が通ってなければ瓦解する。
I got the thing, finally. Well, I'm almost done. Oh, okay, no. That's just a quote. Oh, it's not responding. Why is it doing it now? Like, come on, man. Come on, get in. Oh, there you go. A temple in my side. He attacks both my vital spots at once. But you got this. What the fuck? Nigga, what? Oh no, the things are delayed. It's not responding again. I wonder how long it'll take for this to respond. Let's just say. Oh, there you go. I immediately project the twin swords and parry the attacks. Oh, your heartbeat, dude. You're gonna forcibly explode your heart. My head hurts to the point of blurring my sight. It's not because of the strain of immediate projection. This is that headache. The instinct I felt when I was searching for Tasaka. The slight fever I got every time I faced him. That strain now threatens to drive me mad. So you're about to turn into a small berserker? Oh my god, not responding again. I don't want to stop it. Yes, I know this is gonna take some time, but I don't want to stop it. Oh my god. Oh, cook! I parry his attacks. I step in and slash at his body. The red headache burns my eyes every time I do so. Is it because of the contradiction that Emi Ashiro and Heroic Spirit Emi are existing at the same time? Ever since we recognize each other's identities, my body breaks every time we touch each other. More freakiness. Ugh. I traced his sword technique and even his pre-production ability. It's natural for them to suit me. His abilities are Emiyashiro's optimal technique, perfected over many years of training. There's no way it would not suit me. In trying to match his skill, I allow myself to learn too much about my future self. Wouldn't that be a paradox? It is what it is, dude. At least you're alive. My eyeballs go numb. Every time I swing the sword, every time the sparks fly out, I'm attacked with a flash so strong that it could blind me. Oh no, the overcoating. I am no match for him. My vision fills with red every time we exchange blows. That's the worst of it, I don't care. My body's already torn apart. My headache is nothing compared to the burning wound in my stomach. The problem is that the headache won't stop because there's something I'm still drawing out from him. Oh my.
投影による複製ではそろそろ限界か。お前の魔力量はよくわかっている。そのざまでは残り3本。わざわざあれを見せてやったというのに。
I fucking finally did it. 11 minutes, dude. Like 11 fucking minutes of doing this. His scornful voice contained some disappointment. You must understand? I don't care about that. More than anything, I have to do something about this headache right now. The thing flowing from you. I'll calm down, I guess?
ともあれ、至ったところで不可能ではあるか。
Now they streak. Very cool. Can you see it? Yes, you can. There you go. The headache gets worse. He raises his twin swords to finish the match. He swings them down in a cross. Allah Akbar. Oh. The swords I blocked them with are destroyed. My body becomes numb as if a hammer had been smashed on it, and a headache finally sears my brain as well as my eyes. Is this your future? Or no, not your future. I think this is the past you're looking into. It's flowing into me. Freaky shit. Very, very freaky. So, this is scarier than the pain. This is his memory. The reason he changed so much. I can see bits and pieces of what will happen to Emiyashiro in the future. Maybe you can fucking understand why the fuck you're gonna turn into an absolute bastard in the future. I don't know if it was correct or not. Nobody will be able to determine that. The beautiful things were ugly and the ugly things were beautiful. That's a retarded thing to say, Shiro. There's nothing disgusting once you look at it objectively. So why is there such a deviation? Sophistry, falsehood, trickery, vanity, those are what he saw the most. I don't know, other than... I am the bone of my soul. Okay, crazy. But still, it seems he does not care. There was an ideal and an oath he had to protect. He did not care what he lost to do so. Even when he was betrayed, he believed there would be a next time if he did not betray himself. He did not show grief or pain. I can show. My body and fire is my blood. I got this from Hamatsuri. He's like a cold-blooded machine to others. It's basically SpongeBob, or should I... not SpongeBob, but the Terminator. That's a true machine. Or a battle droid, whatever. He was convenient in existence, so he was conveniently used. He was only a tool in other people's eyes. But the machine had an ideal it wanted to protect, so it accepted its role as a convenient tool.
I have created over 1,000 blades, unknown to death, unknown to life.
Okay? What the fuck? It's Jack! It's not something to go around proclaiming. The more he kills and the more he is unable to save, the less he can talk about his ideal. The only thing left for him is to ostensibly protect his ideal until the very end. Oh no, I don't want to stop that. I just wanted you to look at that. It's Jack! Hi, Jack. How are you? How are you, Jack? Alright. There you go. And the result... Go back to auto read. The ideal Emiyashiro dreamed. The ideal Emiyashiro dreamed of has never been accomplished. And he found out that it's just nonsense dreamed by a fool who is only a nuisance to others. A nuisance? Oh. Emiyashiro now is a nuisance. He's a damn
to
nuisance.
create many weapons.
Oh my. See, this is his end. See, this is your end. We finally have a thumbnail. Possibly a thumbnail. Fuck, dude. Crazy. My mind gives in. I won't feel compassion. I won't feel compassion. I won't feel compassion. I won't feel compassion, but my mind almost gives in, thinking that I will be following this exact path.
Yet, those hands will never hold anything.
What you believed in, what you believe in, you're shown that it is just a fantasy that is covered with lies, and still... I'm sorry, his weapon closes in. A horn-like sword comes to pierce my heart. Did Archer just throw a fucking spear? Gay bold? I get away. I have in my hands the twin swords I quickly projected. Though he survived. Probably beat whatever Shiro was about to become. Or future Shiro, whatever. I forced down my nausea. What was I seeing? Forget it. Forget what you just saw. You need to defeat him. You should focus on that goal. I can't really do that. Whatever.
前世の自分を考慮憑依させることでかつての技術を習得する魔術があると聞くが俺と打ち合うたびにお前の技術は鍛えられていくようだな
My shoulders heaving, I prepare myself for his attack.
となると引き出したものは投影技術だけではあるまいその顔今にも吐きそうな最低の面構えからするとお前も見たな
My breathing stops. Don't let me say it. Don't let me recall it. If you saw what I just saw, Embrace yourself. Embrace yourself, buddy.
ならば話は早いそれは全て事実だエミヤしろ
His red cloak moves. He closes in on me in an instant and thrusts the horned sword. Is this where Ren comes in? Ah, no. Shiro tries his best. It's destroyed in one blow. There's no way a hastily constructed sword, and a first attempt at that, would match his sword. But he's gotten the team equality projection. But even though I'm empty-handed, he throws away his sword and he throws away his sword. Rejects Durandai, the renowned sword of the king. The king? Oh, he's going overboard. Skip about 4 steps and quickly reproduce his weapon. Alright, Duranda? Or Durandal. What the fuck is Durandal? The Sword of Roland, a legendary paladin and partially historical officer of Charlemagne and French epic literature. Oh, so it's just this. But, oh, you can't really read it, can you? Maybe? Yeah, so it's French. But of course, such an imitation is destroyed in one blow. Gotta be better than that. I fall. I'm repelled and I land with my back on the rubble. That's a goddamn shame, Shiro. Oh. That surprised me. The rubble turns red just by having me fall on it. Oh. I already know, but it seems my body is almost dead. Outside and inside.
So こまでだ。叶わないと知ってなおここに現れる愚かさ。生涯くだらぬ理想にとらわれ、自らの意志を持たなかったまがいもの。それが自身の正体だと理解したか。
His voice echoes. Oh shit, what? Oh. What appeared? Oh, it's the files, okay. His voice echoes, my body's covered in wounds. It's about how the wounds are so deep that I can reach inside and what? I'm sorry?
何よりこの俺が確信しているのだ。
Oh my god.
エミやシロという男の人生に価値などない。
It's bad how the wounds are so deep that I can reach inside them and take out my bones. Ooh, okay, that's a little too much information, buddy.
ただ救いたいから救うなど、そもそも感情として間違えている。人間として
You are
捕食した
fake.
お前
You're a
は
bootleg.
初めからあってはならない偽物だった。
Fucking Roland. My magical energy is almost depleted. Not only that, the magic circuit to run the magical energy is burned up. No. If I talk about it burning up, it burned up yesterday when I used projection. It's just that that an almost broken thing completely broke. But my body is telling me I can still fight. My mind bluffs itself, saying that it is not given in. Then I have to get up and defeat him. Oh, it's not. Bait's not responding again. Oh, and of course. Wait. Is it just not responding again? No, what?
俺はお前の理想だ。叶うはずなどないと、今ので理解できたはずだが。
Oh my god, you stupid motherfucker. There you go. I focused the last of my will on the magic circuit. Are you gonna try to revive it? Use it one more time? My split nerves scream, but I carefully put together the 8 steps. Hello? It's just black. It's just a black screen now. Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. Great, trace off. I project his twin swords. Kansho and Bakuya. 2 great swords named after an ancient swordsmith. Sure. If that's what you want to believe. Ooh, okay. I swing them. I keep attacking until my remaining energy runs out. I wonder where Ren is right now. Probably getting freed, but at this point. My twin swords are met by twin swords. Archer now holds Kansho and Byakuya and parries my attacks without retreating.
So. 認めるわけにはいかないのは道理だな。俺がお前の理想である限り、エミヤシロウは誰よりも俺を否定しなければならない。
His calm tone pisses me off. I can't even breathe. George Droid moment. But he is calm and composed. Derek Chauvin moment. Attack with all of my energy. Does not parry my attacks, but pushes them back. Well, that's what you get for being a silly asshole, Future Shiro. Or should I say Archer. I'm pushed back along with my twin swords. The difference in our powers is obvious. There's no way for me to win with pure strength. You gotta be cunning. Use your brain.
では聞くがな、シロウ。お前は本当に正義の味方になりたいと思っているのか?
For an instant, my mind blacks out from the surprise attack. Surprise attack? Was he attacking when he asked that question? Because I don't remember that. I glare back at him. Then, please let it be Ren saving the day and ending this goddamn fight.
そう。絶対にならなければならない。なぜならそれは、エミヤシロウにとってただ一つの感情だからだ。逆らうことも否定することもできない感情。たとえそれが自身の内から現れたものでないとしても。
He stops me with words that grab my heart. So is he trying to be like the father that he never had? Not born from within me. I deny them even before I think about what those words mean. I can't let him finish. I can't realize that fact. If I find out, Emishiro's foundation will crumble. Maybe your foundation's just shite.
その様子では、うすうす感づいてはいたようだな。いや、初めから気づいていて、それを必死に遠ざけていただけだったのか。今の俺では、思い出すことさえできないが。
Yeah, I gotta cut my mustache, dude. I start to say before I stop myself. I don't know. I don't want to know. I know that I shouldn't know. But still, I know that I must know. The contradiction of Emi Ashiro. The answer to what is wrong with me, and how I am distorted.
俺にはもはやお前の記憶などない。だが、それでもあの光景だけは覚えている。一面の炎と充満した死の匂い。絶望の中で助けを乞い、叶えられた時の感情。エミやキイツグという男の俺を助け出した時に見せた安堵の顔を。
I realized that it is natural to me, or natural to die, and my mind emptied out. I was saved at the time. The man who saved me smiled with tears in his eyes. That is what I thought was beautiful.
そうだ。お前はただ一人助けられたことで、助けられなかった人々に後ろめたさを感じていたわけじゃない。ただ、エミやキリツグに憧れただけだ。あの男の、お前を助けた顔があまりにも幸せそうだったから、自分もそうなりたいと思っただけ。
Oh, well and good, but goddamn again tired. That's right. It's not me that got saved at the time. It's an assumption I did not even think about. If that fire was Kuritsugu's fault, he shouldn't have been able to bear that fact. A tragedy without any survivors. Kuritsugu, the one who caused it, must have frantically searched for a survivor. And he finally found a survivor that should not have existed. The man found a surviving child that could not be saved. If you talk about miracles, it is the proper one. But I already knew about that. I don't care about his circumstances. It wasn't enough for me that he got me out of that hell. Even if that may have been for himself, it's true that he tried to save me and wished for my survival. That's enough. Emiya Kuritsugu saved a boy who had nothing. So?
そう。子が親に憧れるのは当然だ。だが、お前はそれが行き過ぎた。エミやキリツグに。エミやキリツグがなりたかったものに憧れるだけならよかった。だが、最後に奴はお前に呪いを残した。言うまでもないだろう。それがお前の全てだと言ってもいい。
じいさんの夢は俺が。
That damned sentence. That's the answer. Hearing my casual remark, left the words I'm relieved behind him. And then that man, who was emptier even than me, died. At that moment, Emiya Shiro wanted to become a hero, a superhero. My will does not matter. For his sake, I tried to become what he had admired since he was small. The wish for everyone to be happy. It is an impossibility dreamed not by me, but by Emiya Kuritsugu.
気づいているのだろう。シロ、お前の理想はただの借り物だ。エミやキリツグという男がなりたかったもの、エミやキリツグが正しいと信じたものを真似ているだけに過ぎない。
それは。
I grit my teeth, desperately trying to resist my mind that is about to give in. But you gotta think, Shiro, this was not all for you.
正義の味方だと。
This is not authentic, not 誰
organic.
か
のためになるとそう繰り返し続けたお前の思いは決して自ら生み出されたものではない。そんな男が他人の助けになるなどと思い上がりも甚だしい。
Yeah, Archer's more angrier now. He attacks with his swords. With the weight of his contempt behind him, the twin swords are swung more strongly than ever before. Seeing those raging swords, I accept my own death, just as I did a decade ago. Let me guess. Force comes smashing down. There's no elegance in those attacks. They're executed only using his strength. He parried it? The left arm shakes from blocking the attack. Oh, I thought Rin was about to jump in again. Or jump in this time. I guess not. My fingers that held onto the sword break. The sword I made using all my remaining power is bent back by one blow. I'm dead. I'm on the verge of death from the first blow. so there's no way I'll be able to block the next attack. Rin. Come on. But still, my mind is about to give in, but my body denies it with all its might. It's telling me I'm wrong. It appeals to me, saying it's wrong to give in to his words and to die here. Let's see. I'm starting to think of it a restaurant now. I raise my head. My eyes aren't functioning. They don't see the enemy, but shows his memories. In them, I see myself curling up and desperately trying to live. The echoing of the swords isn't all I hear. He curses himself every time he attacks.
そうだ。誰かを助けたいという願いが綺麗だったから憧れた。
Man. Okay, this is a better graphic. And I'll actually remove my fucking thing. There you go. And while that's going on, I'm gonna open up a letter not a letter, but a fucking thing that I've been curious about. Oh yeah, I forgot I don't know if you live in Winter Park, but if you remember the Coop, that was such a good chicken and waffle restaurant. It's a goddamn shame they closed down like 2-3 years ago. They were my superhero. I blocked the oncoming attack. Bakyu is destroyed. All I have left is Kansho on my left hand.
故に自身からこぼれ落ちた気持ちなどない。これを偽善と言わず何という。
Yeah, it closed down in 2023. Kansho is bent and its existence is fading. My heart is hurting, not because of his attacks. His words slashed at my heart.
この身は誰かのためにならなければならないと脅迫観念に突き動かされてきた。それが苦痛だと思うことも破綻していると気づく間もなく、ただ走り続けた。
He keeps on denying himself. My heart tries to give up every time I hear him. My body wants to succumb to the force of his attacks, but still, that same body keeps desperately denying him.
だが、所詮は偽物だ。そんな偽善では何も救えない。いいな。もとより何を救うべきかも定まらない。
God damn. I'm smashed away. An attack as strong as one of berserkers easily flinks away Miyashiro's body. But still, I hold my ground. I frantically endure the attack coming down at me. I will not be able to get back up if I fall down, so my body refuses to let me fall. My ass is starting to hurt, man. I thrust the rapidly fading Kanshu into the ground and lean on it. My body sags forward. I can't even stand upright. There you go. I use Kanshu as a cane and hold my falling body with my arms. I must look pitiful. I might look as if I'm kneeling down and begging him. Ugh.
その理想は破綻している。自身より他人が大切だという考え、誰もが幸福であってほしい願いなど空想のおとぎ話だ。そんな夢を抱いてしか生きられないのであれば、抱いたまま溺死しろ。
He says that. There is no value in living. No. in my life itself. Dude, I'm getting hungry. Doesn't help that I'm talking about a restaurant earlier. My weapon's about to disappear, and there's little point in trying to keep my body from falling. In contrast, he isn't even scratched. The match is decided. No, the match had been decided from the start. There's no way for Emiya Shirow to beat Heroic Spirit Emiya. Rin, please, come here. But that is a mistake! The difference in our power was large. The fight wouldn't have turned out like this. It is my mind has that lost. My mind was weak because I realized that I am wrong and that he was right. That was my only failure. Because...
何
Because... My body has been telling me I will not lose to you. Oh my fucking god, you're such a... You're a fucking bundle of sticks, Shiro. You're a faggot. Fuck it, you're a faggot. Why? Why did power enter my body every time you curse and I feel it's fake? I hope you die, Shiro. I'll reach it. I'll definitely reach it. If parts of me are broken, then I just need to use the parts that aren't. If everything I have is broken, then use the parts I don't have. My body hasn't lost yet, I can just reach out to the part of me that hasn't been used yet. But if your body's dead, how the fuck can you use it, retard? A headache. An instant of a few milliseconds. I see him, probably for the last time. I couldn't understand him. But I guess I could use his pain as a lesson. A hero who used a poem about himself as a spell. Even if I don't understand the meaning behind it, I will accept those words in your place. I start the spell so that I can be proud of myself. Emiya's words hurt Emiya. He accepted the fact and chose to kill me. That's the only thing he could wish for in the end. Then, just as you deny me, I'll defeat you with all my powers. What powers do you have? It's like fucking a... The Shiro we're playing now is a Goomba, and future Shiro is a Bowser. What powers do you have, brother, man? Nah, man. Oh, you're doing it in Japanese now. I murmured the words without realizing it. I raised my head. I poured determination into my dying body. I swallowed the blood clotting in my throat. Ying's sword Kanshu regains its image. I'm just gonna save. Yeah, fuck it. I'll save over this. Because I need to sleep. And render a video, too. I'll probably continue on in next day. Wowie zowie. Let us continue. This is probably going to be a shorter clip because I have to go to work early again. Like 9 AM early. Thankfully it's a 4-hour shift only. I am the bone of my sword. Remember the words without realizing it. I raised my head. I poured determination into my dying body. I swallowed the blood clotting my throat. Yang's sword Kansho regains its image. He refuses to die. Very epic. This is just a dream, but I kept on believing in it because I thought it was right. Kuretsugu pursued it because he knew it was an unattainable dream, an impossible ideal. Also, I'm rendering the new Panty and Stocking trailer from like last month. I think it was like before Christmas, like a week. Even if it may be unattainable, he believed that he would reach his destination if he kept running. That's what matters.
そうか。彼女の鞘。契約が切れたところで、その守護は続いている。
I ready my sword. I don't care about that.
お前
I
には負けない。誰かに負けるのはいい。けど、自分には負けられない。
real as shit. I will keep on being Emiyashiro, and you will not become Archer. Dickhead Archer. Even though you're a bit of a silly build yourself, Emiya. And it's unbelievable. It is an unbelievable technique. What, just keeping up with Archer here? His attacking body is on the verge of death. This soundtrack sounds like it's from NCIS. His attacking body is on the verge of death. His fingers are broken and his limbs are slashed, and his breathing has stopped without him even realizing it. His speed is nothing, and his attack is mediocre. The boy that has absorbed his combat skills to the point where he's able to fight decently has now returned to fighting without them. So evenly matched, I guess. An unskilled, frantic attack. But still, this blow is heavier than any that came before. Nandayo? Archer's indifference turns to surprise within a second. The swinging swords are crazy. They slash against his long sword with unimaginable speed. Hell yeah. Where is his power coming from? The attacks are unlike before. He believes that's the indomitable human spirit. He cannot go into defense. The attack should cut through the boy's neck. Realizing that he cannot make light of the boy, he swings his sword. Up, down, left, and right. The 4 attacks are enough to cut his limbs and cut off his limbs and to cut up his body to pieces. Jesus Christ. The boy blocks them. No. Exceeding his 4 attacks, the sword comes to slash his neck. Oh, is he gonna actually end it here? Bringing back the long sword, he parries the attack. Well, damn. He intuitively understands that he will be killed unless he attacks. The longsword attacks the enemy that is on the verge of death, and the boy frantically swings his sword. Their swords clash in balance. The space is filled with sparks, and anything entering the space should be cut into pieces. But it should be the last spark that a dying man gives off. Boy loses his breath every time he attacks, almost falls, holds his ground, and attacks again. I gotta see where I am. This is the 14th day, right? The sight reassures him. There is no power in his enemy, left in his enemy. The boy in front of him is literally on the verge of death. So why do those arms have seemingly infinite power? It's a servant. I have no consciousness. I can neither tell what the enemy's doing, nor if my attacks are doing anything. My muscles are screaming for oxygen. The lack of blood keeps ordering my body to stop. I suppress them altogether by force. That's all that's left filling my head. My ideal is fake. He's right. I can't be a superhero. As long as I admire such a thing, I will end up like the man before me. What if I felt beauty in it? I know it's just hypocrisy to value everyone else over yourself. But still, I admired it, thinking how great it would be if I could live that way. That's the only thing driving my dying body. He cannot hear what his enemy is saying. The enemy's voice is weak, yet his attacks are relentless. This shit is still fucking alive, dude. I've had this since July, dude. No charging. Looking, the boy's hands are on one with the sword's hilt. It must be to keep the sword in place. But that will transfer the impact directly to his body. The boy's covered in blood, and he will fall forward and die if he retreats. Even swinging the sword should come with great pain. Pretty sure we heard that many times. He blocks it in annoyance. His dying enemy gets on his nerves, but he himself gets on his nerves. Because even though he knows it will end once he retreats, he is not able to do so. But how can he retreat? Straightforward attack without strategy. If it is a shame to turn his back to such attacks, it is also a disgrace not to block them. His enemy will self-destruct once he retreats, but he has a presentiment that he will lose something important if he does so. Ren's sheath thing? The worries will end soon. His enemy is at his limits. He will fall after 2 more blows, or 3 at most. So come on, bring those on. He clucks his tongue at the stupid thought. He previously thought that his enemy would last 2 more blows. But he has received over 10 blows since then. Oh, so it's this archer that we're looking into? Yes, the boy will not fail, or fall. He cannot hear the boy's voice. The dying boy frantically opposes the obstacle in front of him. That figure. He stares at the figure with his own eyes for the first time. I keep swinging the sword with arms that are about to tear off. The only thing I have left is this one thing I'm saying with all my might. I am the bone of my sword or something like that. Isn't? Oh, just isn't. My barrage of strikes are compensation for that scream. There were people that could not save others. And there was me who could not save them. I swore to myself never to let such a thing happen again. Seeing the memories that meaninglessly disappeared. I can feel that. How long has it been since then? There were things I lost. There were things I dropped. There are always things that will be forgotten. So I swore to myself never to forget this one fact. To become a superhero, I will protect it even if it isn't my wish, or even if it is just sophistry to soften my guilt. It has to come true. The person who saved me died, leaving those words behind. I believe in the wish contained in those words. Even if everyone in this world disagrees with me, and even if I myself curse me, now we're back to Archer's viewpoint. Okay, I see what's happening now. And so he realizes that the attacks will not end. His enemy will not stop. He will not stop from his own will. The boy is attacking with all his might, but he is not looking at his opponent. The thing the boy is trying to defeat is his obstacle, his own self that is hindering himself. He is swinging his sword to enforce what he has believed in, what he will keep on believing in. Oh, we got Archer gasping. Realizing that, the man grits his teeth in annoyance. The boy keeps challenging it, knowing that he won't win and that there's no meaning to it. That is the exact mistake he has detested. So why? Why does he want to see how long the boy can continue? I mean, that's your past self. This seems like a diversion. He raises his longsword. His enemy's attacks are something he has to take seriously. He repels the attacks and crushes his enemy's skull for sure. I don't believe so. Yeah, there you go. A clanging sound. The fatal attack is easily deflected. One who could not block his attacks until now repelled a swing made with all his might. The force is flowing through young Shiro. He gasps. He sees his enemy repel his sword and get back into stance. The boy's eyes are looking straight at... I want to take a look at this graphic. Maybe there's a bit more if I go to the next screen. So let's bring that back. Auto read. Oh no, okay. The impact causes one of my arms and legs to break. Really? Ooh. Okay, so I'm guessing the big blow. My sense of pain hasn't been numbed. I use my fury to clamp down the pain that almost makes me wet my pants. Oh. I don't have enough water. I can't release excess things. The left side of the enemy's chest is open. Since half my body has broken, this will be my final blow. But such things do not fill my head. The only thing in my head is... He pulls back his longsword to protect his open left side. He will make it. He will easily make it. Doubt. I doubt that. Paul Phelps is on my side with this shit. This is my final blow. Make it happen, buddy. End this day. That's the only thing in my head. Even if Emiyashiro is a fake, this is absolutely true. For everyone to be happy, that is an ideal everyone thinks of. So I won't back down. Because this dream is... the unwavering gaze. Faults and lies, shaking off everything. Running without stopping. Those words are driven into his chest. An attack made at full strength. Defense that should have been fast enough. The cogwheels never got into gear and the battle is decided quickly. There you go. Young Shiro, present Shiro fucking wins. Easy. Ooh. Ooh. He hears the sound of the blade piercing him. Graphic. Okay. Okay, Shiro. That's respect. That is honestly some big respect right there. The one surprise is the knight in red. His enemy attacked with determination to defeat him. Then it is natural for his attack to do so. The boy doesn't need to be surprised, nor does he have anything to spare to be surprised. That is why the knight is the only one that is surprised. It is a great wonder how he could not block an attack he could have easily blocked. I support myself with my unbroken right leg. The sword in my hand has pierced Archer's chest. Okay, so we're back in Shiro's perspective.
あーちゃん、なぜ
Was she watching all this time from that place? Still standing at the entrance, Saber questions Archer. I thought it was Rin for a split second. 1 more minute till 10. Yeah, I might quit as soon as this particular scene ends. Archer doesn't answer. He might not need to answer, or maybe he doesn't know the answer. My fingers throb. My broken fingers scream at me that they do not want to hold a sword anymore. The knight in red doesn't move. Even with a blade in his chest, a servant should be able to easily counterattack. But his hands are lowered and show no sign of moving. Without being told what that means.
俺の勝ちだ、アーチャー。
I make the declaration while looking at him. The knight in red closes his eyes once and...
ああ、そして私の敗北だ。
He murmurs while looking off into the distance. As if to convince himself. Ironsburg Castle, enemy that must be defeated. Yeah, cancel. I'm gonna end the clip here. I'll pull the sword out. Let me see how long we have. Well, I'll do it off screen, but I'll just pause, I guess. You know what? I think it's proper time to end it because right after this, we're gonna go into another fight. And if I'm correct, this is basically the end, near the end. So, I thought there was gonna be another day. I guess not. But, yeah, we fought Archer. We're in escape from, whatever, fucking Shinji and, Kid. And, yeah, Shiro won. I'm pretty sure I said that. And now we're gonna be confronting someone else. I wonder who. Anyways, I'm gonna end it off here. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like for this episode. And I shall see you in whatever episode you watch in this channel, man. Or video, vlog, reaction, who knows. Peace out, y'all. Bye-bye.